Hello and welcome to a game of the Asian Gaming League. These teams are live from Kuala Lumpur and we are here with them online, that is, because of course unfortunately I'm not in Kuala Lumpur for this weekend, but we're gonna still be seeing Orange and Guardian of Etro taking on each other to try and continue on to the next round. It's all gonna be best out of one single elimination brackets until the round of 16. The round of 16 will be a double elimination bracket and will be played tomorrow. Also starting early, even though this tournament is now running 2 hours behind schedule. The official ending time was estimated to be at 5:30 p.m. Kuala Lumpur time, but it's going to be running late for that, and that means that we're still going to have a lot of games coming up. If you want to check out the brackets, by the way, you are able to check them out in the chat. You see Moobot actually spamming the brackets, so that's so cool. And you can find out more. If you want to check out more about the Asian Gaming League or want to be more involved in Asian Gaming Leagues yourself, check out their Facebook. They're going to be having a website up soon as well. It's going to be facebook.com/AGL. And that is gonna be the place that you should look at right then. So let's see what we're gonna be having with these two teams going up against each other. It's the Bad Right and the Life Stealer that got banned out first by Guardian of Etro, with then a Lone Druid and a Shadow Demon followed up by Orange. And we have actually not got
5 seconds
a Nyx
remaining.
Assassin picked up yet, even though I think he's a pretty hot hero to have in the Asian scene as well. Of course, me not being a hero player, that is, I'm not a hero either, but I'm not a player, caster rather, that is very familiar with the Asian scene. Hopefully that will change with this tournament at least. But Orange going for the Luna and the Leshrac, so they do have got that Split Earth and a Lightning to go on after that RP. They've got themselves a bit of pushing power with the Lunar Blessing, carry potential with the Luna as well, of course, and burst damage as well. So an okay lane. We're gonna probably see them going to try for a trial lane with the Leshrac there, and something else that has maybe a bit of a setup, Sun, for example, or something. We've got the Darkseer and the Rubik already picked up by Etro, and they're gonna be filling up their lineup with the Tidehunter. So that is gonna be ravageous if they get it off in time, of course, because a lot of burst damage up on Orange might prevent that Tide from actually getting himself in there. And I'm curious to see if this Tidehunter is gonna be actually a support Tide, which I'm thinking it's gonna be, or if he's gonna be a solo offlane, or maybe even something else kind of Tide. I'm kind of hoping something else kind of Tide, but my brain says support Tide together with the Rubik. It's fairly easy for Orange to ban out heroes against Guardian right now, though, because they realized there are 2 heroes missing, obviously. Wow, I've never said that before. There's 2 heroes missing after the first pick phase, yay! But, I mean, 2 roles are missing, and that's gonna be the solo mid and a carry.
Orange's turn to ban.
And Weaver and the Queen of Pain are therefore are the answer of that one. And we're gonna see Nature's Prophet getting banned out up against Orange. Orange themselves need probably one of the supports and then an offlane as well, so an offlaner in the Nature's Prophet gets it gets banned out, as well as the Brewmaster, actually. Maybe they were expecting Magnus to be going for the offlane. By the way, in case anybody hasn't noticed, like the lady that says Orange's turn to ban, of course that is still a result of Orange being at the TIA2. But if you think about it, she says Orange's turn to ban. So what you should think about is like an orange, like the fruit, right? And he turns around because he's gonna ban. Every time I hear that, I'm just seeing Oranges turn around in my head. It happens. So I want you to have the same thing. You'll never be able to hear that sentence again and think about something else. There you go. Keeper of Light still gonna get banned out. We still have the Nyx Assassin in the pool. Would be very good to have that up on Orange, by the way. Just to impale with the follow-up stun from the Leshrac. Invoker is going to be the last ban out for Etro, and there is indeed the Nyx. I mean, that's no surprise. The surprising would be that he actually made it through to the second banning phase, second picking phase. Now we're going to be seeing Etro. What are they going to do against this right now? Now they know that they're up against a very strong tri lane. Might actually be... Nah, it's going to be a safe tri lane. A lot of pushing power with that as well, with the Leshrac and a Luna. Magnus could be going mid, could be going off lane. And I guess Etro, they haven't really revealed yet what
remaining.
that Tidehunter is going to do, but for now we're going to assume it's a support, so they need a mid and they need
remaining.
and they need a carry, and we still have got the puck in the pool.
Reserve time.
They might be trying to go for that one. We still have a gyrocopter, even though the gyro is not that hard of a carry, not that popular as a carry in Asia as it is in Europe. And they're taking their time. Yep. Yeah, yo. So I'm slightly apologizing because I, you know, I hadn't sleep that much, so I might be a bit awkward. Anyways, Phantom Lancer is gonna be the carry of choice for Guardian of Etro, and there's the Bane for Orange, so that is gonna be maybe even a solo mid Bane. With then Magnus on the offlane, that's gonna be trouble. Even a Nyx Assassin or Leshrac could go mid, by the way. And I mean, Bane and Nyx are both great setups for that Split Earth. I'm actually hoping it's gonna be a Nyx mid, because that will be interesting to see. We'll be able to create a lot of havoc on the map early on. Last pickup coming for Etro. Guardian of Etro, that is. And I mean, as I said, they need their mid laner still, and now they know who they're possibly gonna be up against.
5 seconds
If it's the Nyx, they could very well pick up that puck. I mean, phase shift doesn't cost any mana, so even if the mana burn is there, it doesn't really matter. And they have 35 seconds to think about their last pickup. Orange didn't give them any extra time to think about stuff. They only used 6 seconds in their bonus time. And even though that's okay, that's nice for Orange, it is still gonna be
Orange's turn to pick.
No, Orange is just picked already. Why is Lady saying that? But yeah, that is that's gonna be, of course, I mean, if you use a lot of time, it's gonna be or if you don't use any time, that's also gonna be hurting your opponent if they do use a lot of time. But Tinker picked up, so that's gonna be the mid hero of choice for the Guardian of Etro. As we're gonna be seeing them playing from the dire side this game, we're gonna be seeing I like that he is called actually a Claire Lightning Ferron, but Claire Lightning Ferron. It's gonna be Lightning then on the Darkseer. We're gonna be seeing the Tidehunter being played by Catman, or Catman it is. We're gonna be seeing the Rubik being played by IDK, I don't know, 221 IDK. I don't know if it stands for I don't know or not. We're gonna be having the Tinker being played by FU. Gonna be going to the mid lane, and then we have got one hero left. It is Luffy, who was gonna be playing the Phantom Lancer for his team and gonna be roaming towards the top lane, where Orange is actually all there. Orange have got Mushi playing his Luna. We've got X playing the Nyx Assassin, with KYXY gonna be playing the Magnus, and last but not least, it is Ohio on the Leshrac. And that is everybody of Orange. They didn't find anything in the top lane. Actually, is that everybody? Oh hello, oh hello. Net's gonna be playing the Bane. Sorry, I forgot someone. There's 5 heroes in the team, not just 4. Shame on me. But yeah, this is all of Orange. So we're gonna be seeing what they're actually gonna be doing with their lanes. Looks like they might be thinking about an aggressive tri-lane with their Nyx Assassin playing the
battle begins.
Playing the carry-ish hero on the top lane. And then you have in the mid lane the Magnus, and his solo bottom lane is going to be the Luna by herself. The Mushi is going to be able to do just that. I mean, he is going to be up against just the Darkseer, so should definitely be able to stay alive if the Darkseer actually goes there, because I think the Darkseer is thinking he's going to be up against a Trilane if he goes there, and that would allow him to go into the jungle instead, because he's going to be, you know, going jungling because he's not safe on the bottom lane. But if he realizes that it would be solo bottom, he will be going there. Invisibility Rune picked up by the Nyx. Let's see if they can get a level 1 activity going on here. They've got, of course, an Impale followed up by Split Earth, and Nightmare could actually start things off as well. So it is gonna be Orange that's probably gonna be looking to do something. If Luffy comes in close, if he comes in around here apparently, because that's where the word was, then they're gonna be going for it. But the Invisibility Rune is gonna run out. very soon. And actually, there he goes. Still, there's a hit and an impale and a split earth. Can they do it? It's gonna be a sentry ward that gets put up. They realize where he is, but they can't get it down. They can't get him down. 47 HP. The aggression is officially declared for Orange on this middle lane, though. Top lane, that is.
Thank you.
Middle lane has got a bit of aggression, I guess, with the Tinker picking up his laser first. So going to be very annoying for last hitting for Magnus, but he's going to be last hitting most with this shockwave anyway. In the meantime, Impale, Rubik, Trouble, going to be having a brain step soon as well, but it's not going to be doing the job. Telekinesis up on Bane, make sure that he doesn't chase, and it is going to be 2-2-1. It's going to be safe. Sentry Ward is going to be countered. One more hit needed. There we go. And they're actually thinking about going again. Another Impale. The Self now on cooldown. Another Split Earth. They don't have another brain step though, no mana for it, but they might be able to do this, especially with the one last hit and the laser lightning from Ohio, and they pick up the first blood on the top lane. And that was Rubik going back in when he shouldn't have. In the meantime, Lightning is still hanging around in the jungle, giving Mushi all the farm that he wants in the world. And of course Mushi is also able to keep that creep equilibrium going for him. Lane doesn't get pushed out, doesn't get pushed in, and that is actually Bane. I mean, we saw Darkseer being very low in the jungle, but Net rotated, and he just picked himself up a kill with that brain sap of his. That is gonna be painful, and he just walks past the haste rune, so he's gonna leave it for Net for KYXY to pick it up. I mean, KYXY has got a bottle, so we'll use all those charges and get the rune, and then we're gonna be going back towards the mid lane. Might actually... Nah. He won't use it and go top. Oh, Tide has to be careful. Tidehunter is still level 1. We actually have only Phantom Lance at level 3. That's good though. I mean, that means that the supports here for Guardians of Etro have actually given their carry experience rather than taking it for themselves. So the Phantom Lancer is now a higher level than Orange is on this bottom lane. We have a gank around from Net, wants to maybe go for the Tinker, or wants to go for this little devil here. Looks more like it. And that is a full bottle. Oh, he lets it go. He lets it go, or not, or not. He's gonna be seeing it soon. He's gonna be seeing the courier bringing the bottle away anyways. Towards Tinker now. Oh, it gets upgraded. It gets upgraded. So Net's gonna be too late.
Not for you.
If he was there earlier, he would have been getting the courier, and that would have been a big loss, because not only would the courier be dead for 3 minutes, which is already in the early stages of the game, a really big thing, but also he would have been able to make sure that the Tinker didn't have a bottle for 3 minutes, because the bottle was in the courier there at first. In the meantime, Net rotating around towards top lane again, can't do anything though. This Phantom Lancer that is just happily farming. And Phantom Lancer, of course, if he is being given enough time, then he will be prevailing over the Luna. It will depend on when Mushi is feeling ready to be joining fights. For now, he is actually going to be up against Darkseer, who is rotated bottom. But I think with the Iron Shells, he's just going to make sure that Mushi... I mean, he's forced to last it under his tower. Maybe take a bit of harassment, but I don't think he's going to be dying from it unless someone else is going to help out. In the meantime, we're going to be seeing Tinker picking up the kill on the Magnus. And Magnus using, not using his FP, he's actually a level lower than the Tinker right now. That is painful.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
We saw the skewer up into the high ground. Didn't really work out as intended. Probably should have used it to try and get away. Rockets and lasers from Tinker killing him off. TP's himself back. Good kill going the way of Etro. And KYXY, first time that he went down. First time that a kill happened on the side of Etro. I mean, it's only 2-1 though. Orange's top lane hasn't been as aggressive as they were just now with the Rubik. Let's see if they can actually continue doing this. Oh yeah. I was wondering, like, did I miss a kill? But no, that was a Darkseer going down in the jungle. That was the one that I was confused about. Let's see if they can do something. They're gonna come in. They're gonna be able to start off with a Nightmare. Splitter will follow up, but here's gonna be the Tidehunter. Anchor Smash. Impale upon 2 though. Splitter still happens, and that's gonna be a kill. Nick's picking it up. Mana burn being used for that one. Tidehunter can't do anything against that. Neither can Phantom Lancer. He threw it a lance, but he has to be a bit careful with spending his mana, because he still wants to have that escape. And even though there is still dust on the side of Orange, and that's actually going to be used soon, actually not even needed. Net just picks up the kill. TP incoming from the Rubik telekinesis, but Net doesn't do anything anymore though. But yeah, even though they know like they have got to deal with the dust, you need to have that double walk just to at least force out your opponent to use the dust, even if you are gonna go down. In the meantime, Mushi picked himself up drums and Tranquil Boots. Tranquil Boots is also something that the DJ Phantom Lancer has now. Phantom Lancer who only died once so far. We see the last hits in the nice though. I mean, the highest last hitter of the Guardians of Etro is... Well, there's two things about that. I mean, he's lower than the third highest of Orange, which is the mid, is KYXY, who actually died already once. But more importantly, it is the one that actually farmed in the jungle, so that means he has a bit less gold based on last hits, because creeps in the jungle just give less gold than creeps on the lane. So that actually makes quite a big difference. Phantom Lancers only be able to get 15 last hits with actually Little Shrek taking the farm here. Ohio has got 33 last hits on this top lane, and is gonna go for a fast Bloodstone by the looks of it. In the meantime, bottom lane, Nightmare set up for the Darkseer. There's gonna be an Eclipse as well. Here we go. And that is gonna be a fast kill going the way of Mushi.
Hungry, Nova?
Delaying it for as long as he wanted to before he started casting that. In the meantime, Tinker building towards his Boots of Travel still. I mean, if Etro actually gets their items up, this is actually going to be a kill. There's actually an RP still also. Actually, whoa, heck, you have to use your RP. Use your RP. No, okay, not use it, but still, that was pretty damn ballsy from KYXY. The Bane still gets a kill though. It's a killing spree for him, as he is now level 5. And is going to rotate again. I mean, he's just rotating constantly for those kills. He has been in all 6 kills that have happened all around the map so far. And those nightmares. Causing nightmares. Oh my god, the pun! Impale doesn't hit. And the gold graph going towards the 5k. That's quite insane. I mean, we know that the last hits and the nights are going to be in favor of Orange, but the difference is just quite insane. If you realize that the Tinker, I mean, he got himself a kill. Well, Phantom Lancer is going to be going down. There we go. Lightning going off as well. They might be going for Chapman as well. They're not, but they're not. Hey, Queer. Brings people with some more sentries. Supports very low on life or very low on level. Level 3 on all the supports here, as we have got level 5 upon Net, level 6 upon Ohio. And the Nyx Assassin is actually level 5 as well. So, and he's almost level 6. And when he gets himself level 6, these supports are going to be in a world of pain. And please, someone after this game remind me to reset a hotkey for my experience graph. Thank you very much. As the experience graph, of course, as you saw, I mean. We go in the way of Orange. Orange looking very strong. Of course, I mean, on paper, it's gonna be Orange's game to take. Let's not lie about that one. It is... Guardian of Etro is an underdog this game. Like, for sure. But I can't help but wanting to root for underdogs. Like, wouldn't it be nice to see an underdog? In the meantime, Tinker goes down in the mid lane. We're gonna see the... yeah, Vendetta is actually Leshrac that picks up the kill still. And that, by the way, was an RP being used for the Tinker on the mid lane. Mushi coming in to help. Got himself an assist. And is going to be able to help push the tower as well. Orange looking for another target. They've got an Impale, they've got sentries. Gonna have Net rotating mid first though. He has got himself a Fiend script. Nobody coming in to defend their tier 1 tower mid. Mushi is just going to be able to solo that one. There we go. If you look at the locations of the heroes of Guardian of Etro, we have got Lightning sitting on the bottom lane. Just farming up. I mean, he is very far behind. He died 3 times. And it's a pretty tough time. They're going to be trying to take down KYXY though. Vacuum in there. Tinker didn't get the message. And he is not going to be able to help. No lasers, no rockets. Well, he actually sent the rockets. Oh wow, oh, that's gotta be a kill for KYXY instead. Lightning not able to do this, and it looks like KYXY wants to go for a kill maybe on the Tinker as well. Does he really, can he really do that though? I don't think so. Fiendscript actually coming in. And that is gonna be Tinker going down as well. Shockwave will do the job. Double kill for KYXY, and he will be teleporting home in the meantime on the top lane. LeShrek versus 2. And he is actually the winner of the 2. One more lightning will do the job on the Rubik. I think the salve is gonna not be enough to heal him up, because he is only level 3. So his HP bar is not that big.
Is under attack.
In the meantime, LeShrek has got 1 level in Edict, so he could actually decide to push the tower a bit, but like if you push the tower,
is under attack.
you're actually probably, after taking the tower down, you're not going to be on the top lane anymore.
Dire's structures
So you
are fortified.
would actually give more space to the Phantom Lancer. So by not taking down the tower, they're actually not doing too bad there. As we do have a tower going down in the mid because nobody is defending this. Mushi gets himself a second tower, got 4k gold, and that is gonna be X going for the Tinker, and that's gonna be him going down. Gush lasers, hit, Eclipse, or no, just losing beam. There goes the Eclipse, wants to go for the Tide. One more hit needed for the Tide, gets it as well. Rubik goes down. Phantom Lancer went down in the top lane earlier because of the LeShrek, and that is going to be only one left alive. It is Lightning on the Darkseer, and he is going to be surging himself away because he wants to be safe. I don't blame him. Mushi 5k gold at 12 minutes time. It is going from bad to worse. Blink Dagger picked up by the mag. I mean, who is surprised? Bloodstone up on the side of Ohio. And Guardians of Etro a bit in a tough spot right now, I feel. They still have, I mean, they like their idea is to have a Phantom Lancer, because Phantom Lancer late game, there's really not that much that can stop him, and you know, that's still true. The only question is, are they gonna get to that late game? Gosh,
is under attack.
Mag. He has not got an RP, but he does have a blink if he wants to get himself away. TPs are gonna come in though. From the side is already lightning coming in. Split Earth actually misses. And that's gonna be Ohio just walking in there. Nova and Edicton, and will be able to pick up the Rubik with the Skewer helping out. That's gonna be already tied, already very low HP. Marching Machines trying to help out. Shockwave, another kill, double kill. Fiendscript, Tinker going down as well. Darkseer gonna get a Vendetta in the face. That's gonna be another kill, and the last one alive from the Guardians of Etro. It is gonna be the Phantom Lancer. Luffy is gonna be sitting behind his tier 2 tower, gonna be running back towards his tier 3 because he can't stay on the lane at all. And we see his net worth. It is lower than the support Bane. As at least he was able to dodge the mana burn that came out from the Nyx Assassin from Extinct. 1600 gold up for him, by the way. I mean, this is a rich team. Already 1500 gold up again on the Luna after picking herself up the Manta style. I mean, she wasn't even on the top lane just a moment ago. No, she was farming bottom. She was pushing bottom. This is going to be the last tier 2 tower on the top lane to go down on the side of the gaming Guardian of Etro. Any in total, like no more outer towers for them. Well, they haven't been able to take down any towers for themselves. We see 20k gold on the gold graph in the difference between the two of them. With the experience graph, actually, I mean, also going towards the 20k. It is virtually impossible for Guardian of Etro to still get back in this, unless there's gonna be some big ass throws coming off from Orange, which I'm not really expecting because they seem to be playing it fairly safe. They're actually gonna go for Roshan before pushing up to the high ground.
Double damage.
And that's gonna be giving wow, Mushi more survivability, but I guess in this stage, right, it doesn't really matter who you give it to. Everybody is so far ahead. Mushi is still gonna take it though. Picked herself up a Hyperstone as well, and yeah, that's just, you know, it's just pretty fun. Look at the level difference as well. Level 4 still up on the Rubik. Tidehunter, no Ravage. You pick up a Tidehunter because you want to have a Ravage. That is the reason why you play him. That is the reason why you pick him up. Team fight. He needs to have level 6 to do that though. Darkseer is still farming top. We're gonna go for this. Gar shits up on the Luna. He just decides to go for the tower instead. Edict helping out as well. Luffy coming in with a couple of lances. Darkseer, where art thou? Darkseer does have his wall now, so that might help out. Because if he can make a copy of that Luna, that's a pretty nice copy to have. Ooh, blinking. Spike Carapace on. Can't find anybody though. Oh, Eclipse will find someone though. Dust being popped. But it's gonna be the Rubik going down. It's gonna be Lightning that's gonna be taking a lot of damage already. But Mushi actually has to be careful. I mean, he does have an Aegis, but you don't really want to throw it. Here comes the Tide. Gonna dodge the Split Earth. It's gonna still go down low. The Shrek just making quick work of him. March of the Machines helping out. It's gonna be a Fiend's Grip up on the Tinker though. No more March of the Machines. Vendetta comes in. Mana Burn actually does the job instead. And that's gonna be also the Phantom Lancer going down. And the Barracks going down. And the Aegis going down. But also the Darkseer. And I mean, yes, she makes a copy of herself, but uses a bit of mana to get that away. And that's gonna be the first set of racks down. The GG gets gold. 17 minutes game. Very fast, very convincing. And we're gonna see Orange in the next round of the Asian Gaming League because this is only this is like the 64. There's 64 teams in total. There's only gonna be one victorious, and of course we're gonna have the last round of 16 starting tomorrow. But the rest of the games are gonna be played today, and are gonna be played live from Kuala Lumpur. And we are gonna be seeing Orange taking up the next team. Right after this game, if the next team is already known, because this game of course was fairly short. If the team is not known yet, we might actually just decide to go for MUFC instead, depending on if they are gonna have a game fairly soon. And I indeed will try to get coffee as well. And if you want to find out more about AGL, about Asian Gaming League, they don't only do these kind of tourneys, they do basically all kinds of, or they're planning to do all kinds of tourneys, also in-house leagues and everything. So check them out on Facebook, facebook.com/AsiaGL. They are planning to make a website as well. It's not done yet, but it would be agl.com, but it's not done just yet. So anyway, stick around for more Dota 2 action featuring Orange and possibly MUFC as well, as they're competing in this tournament as well. And we're gonna be seeing if teams can make upsets against those teams, because that's basically the way it is right now with these first rounds of games. And anyway, just stick around for more games. Don't go anywhere.